I got AM.
Who's out there? We got a couple seconds. Any other stations?
KD0 KID. Good evening.
K5TUE. Listening.
There's Brian. I heard you, Brian. Sounding good. There's Gary in McLeod. Anybody else?
YUV. K0 Good evening.
Got YUV. Who is the something, the zero maybe?
K0
Who's that? What's the name there?
Kilo Echo 0 November Hotel Lima. My name is Heather on the side.
Hello, Heather. How are you?
Doing all right. How are you this evening?
I'm good. Good to have you along. And wait a minute, guys and gals. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trivia is on the air.
And hello, Heather.
Alpha 5 Foundation and AI5DL. We be here.
20 over beat KA6DOY. And hello again, Heather.
KD0 KID.
All right. All right. So what do you guys think? Pretty good night for trivia. I think we're gonna have some grand slams tonight. I feel it in my blood. How about you, Jerry? You feeling good?
I feel okay tonight. I might slip away later and jump in the shower, but I'm okay.
All right. Well, good to hear you. Good to hear everybody. If you're new to trivia and you don't know what's going on, just hang around. You'll get the hang of it. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. We have a little bit of fun. Gets competitive from time to time, a little cutthroat, but that's okay. It's all in good fun. This is KE5GGY, your trivia pal here in Denton, Texas. Want to recognize and thank, as we get started tonight, K0SSD Tim, South Dakota, has an excellent YouTube stream of trivia. So if you want to tell friends or relatives that you're in the big game every night, or in the big show, just send them that YouTube link, and they don't have to tune into an SDR. They can just hear a stream on YouTube, kind of like we did for SantaNet. So thank you, Tim. It's the the Aryan Brotherhood. What's the name of your group?
Don't talk like that. That's not good. No, Radio Brotherhood, because we are all brothers in the radio field.
Radio Brotherhood. I knew it was some kind of brotherhood. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to start rumors. All right. Okay. I'm getting in trouble already. It's going to be a bad night, I can tell. Hey, let's start with music. I promise not to say anything too offensive on this particular part of the quiz. But let's start with, we had some fun with this last night. Fill in the blank. Fill in the blank. Here we go. Okay, Jerry, you want to try the first one?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, here's a pretty easy one from the 1970s. Bye, Miss American Pie drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was blank.
It was dry.
It was dry. Jerry, way to go. You want to go for two in a row?
Sure.
Okay, 1970s song again. Gloria Gaynor is the artist. Beautiful Gloria Gaynor. Oh, no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll blank.
I'll survive.
Survive. That's a choice, but not the answer. Anybody else? A little tougher. I'll give you choices, Jerry. This is a little more involved. So let me read you the lyrics again. Oh, no, not I will survive. Well, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll blank. Is it A, live and thrive, B, stay alive, C, never die, or D, survive? And it is not survive, so we know it's not D. What do you say, Jerry?
Well, I can't remember it real clearly, but I'll go with Charlie. I believe it's third one down.
Never die. Not a bad choice. That's not correct. Anybody just help Jerry?
I feel what?
Remmel.
Yeah, I need to help Jerry. Jerry, can I be your lifeline? Sure can. I'd appreciate it. Okay, we're going to go with the second answer.
That is correct. Remmel said the second answer, B, stay alive. Way to go, Remmel. You saved Jerry, so that was a big deal. You ready for two in a row?
Hey, it goes to Jerry, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is for you, not Jerry. We're done with Jerry. Jerry is cast off to the side. Here we go. Earth, Wind, and Fire, 1970s. Do you remember the blank night of September? Fill in the blank. Do you remember the blank night of September? Remmel, don't blow it.
I don't know the answer. I'm going to say one night in December.
You're not even close. Anybody help him?
Y6Y.
Y6Y!
The 21st night of September.
There you go. That white guy can't dance either. 21st night is correct. Steve, you ready for 2 in a row?
Let me have it.
Okay, here we go. Whitney Houston. The great song is I Want to Dance with Somebody. And here's the lyric. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the blank with somebody. What is it?
Is it the Heat?
Heat is correct. Man, you know all this pop music history, don't you?
Like I said, I had 2 sisters growing up, and they just...
A lot of drama in your household, QSL?
What's that?
A lot of drama in your house growing up.
Lot. Still is.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, new player. We go to the 80s. I love rock and roll. Just put another blank in the jukebox, baby. Joan Jett, 1980s. I love rock and roll. Just put another blank in the jukebox, baby. What is the blank? Oh, come on, fellers and gals. This is easy. ABJ. The golf station. Who's that?
205 Theater Oscar Golf, and it is a dime.
A dime is correct. SOG got that. What's the name there?
Robert.
All right, Robert, where are you at? What is your QTH?
Walnut Grove, Texas.
Walnut Grove. Where's that at? What's that by?
South of Tyler, Texas.
Oh, you're in the Piney Woods, aren't you?
Sort of, yeah.
Kinda, sorta. Okay, good job on getting dime. Here's your next challenge. 1980s, a Journey song. Strangers waiting up and down the blank.
Boulevard.
Boulevard is correct. Nicely done, Mr. Robert. Okay, let's get a new player. Going to the 80s now for a couple. 80s. John Bon Jovi and Bon Jovi. Listen to this. Tommy used to work blank. This is Living on a Prayer. Bon Jovi. Tommy used to work blank. At the bar, on the cars, on the docks, in the band. Who's out there?
NHL.
Heather.
On the dock.
On the docks. Heather is correct. Heather, what's your location?
I am in Southwest Missouri.
Southwest Missouri, and Heather, the call sign is it like National Hockey League? Is that right?
Yes.
What's the first part of it?
Kilo Echo Zero.
AE0NHL. QSL?
QSL.
All right, hold on. I'm going to plug in my phone. It's dying. Hold on. See what happens, Heather, during trivia. Iowa Hawk is sending me, it's really bordering on harassment, but he sends me texts and things, so I have to charge my phone just to accept all the junk he sends me. Okay, you got one, Heather. Let's try another one. Oh, this is a good one. This is 1980s Wham! Fill in the blank on this. Wake me up before you go. Don't blank me hanging on like a yo-yo.
I'm going to say leave.
Leave, she says. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Heather is correct. Nicely done, Heather. Okay. Let's get a new player. Good job, Heather. That's well done. We're going to get you back in the quiz. We're going to have some fun tonight. I don't think you haven't played trivia too much, have you?
It's been off and on, but haven't been too much, no.
Oh, we're going to get you in here. Stand by. You're going to have some fun. Maybe a grand slam. Who knows? Okay, 1980s again, guys and gals.
Family Feud.
Rick Astley. You remember Rick Astley from the 80s? Never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. Never going to blank and hurt you. Who can fill in the blank? Never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. Never going to blank and hurt you. Choices are mess around, turn around, run around, or joke around. Come on, it was a huge song. Somebody's got an opinion on this.
ABJ.
ABJ!
Mess around.
Mess around, he says. That's not it. Anybody else?
Family Feud. Joke around.
Joke around. No. Well, I'll take it. No, we're going to run around. Okay, Ed, we're going to give you one more. This is a huge song from the 80s. Michael Jackson. Fill in the blank on this. Beat it? Beat it. No one wants to be blank. Beat it? Beat it. No one wants to be blank. Would you like choices?
Please.
No one wants to be unseated. No one wants to be defeated. No one wants to be conceited. No one wants to be deleted.
I'm going to say Bravo, defeated.
Yeah, I think you're right. Defeated. Defeated is correct. All right. I got a KW lyric. Jerry, you still there?
Well, certainly.
All right, here's one for you, Jerry. Cyndi Lauper, 1980s tune. Girls just want to have blank.
Just want to have fun.
Very good, Jerry.
Thank you, sir.
You're on top of your game. All right. Yeah, Carmen Gia, Echo 5, Golf Yankee. Off to the races we go. And let me see what I can dig up. I've been holding a couple of quizzes here. Miss Heather, KE0NHL. Come on down. Heather, are you ready to do or die?
Let's go for it.
All right, Heather. This is a kind of a logic quiz. And it's easier than it sounds, so don't fret. Of the list of people, which one of these does not belong? One of these people does not belong. Let me give you the list. Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, Eli Whitney, Irving Berlin. Which one of those doesn't belong, Heather?
Irving Berlin.
Irving Berlin is correct. The rest are inventors. You got a point there, so nicely done. Let's keep going. What body of water does not belong from the list I'm about to give you? What body of water does not belong? This one's tougher. What body of water does not belong? A, Superior. B, Titicaca. C, Nile. D, Victoria.
Victoria.
I think I'm going to go with no, it's not Victoria. What is it, guys? Anybody?
Nile.
The Y station. Who is that?
Y6Y.
Y6Y. Go ahead.
Is it Nile?
Nile is correct.
It's the Nile.
It's the Nile. Thank you, Iowa Hawk. Yeah, the Nile is the longest river in the world.
It flows backwards.
It does indeed. 4,000 miles. All right, we got Steve up to bat. Let me get you on the scorecard. Steve, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic, Pete. How are you doing?
I'm good. WY6Y, AE5GGY. Which one of these... Oh, gosh, I can't even pronounce some of these names. I'm not going to give it to you.
No, do it.
No, it would be a train wreck. I know when Pete shouldn't be reading things. Here's one. Which one of these cars does not belong? Which one of these cars does not belong? Kona, Lexus, Sonata, or Accent? Which one of these cars does not belong? Kona, Lexus, Sonata, Accent.
Well, I think Honda Accent. What was the first one?
Kona, like
Oscar November Alpha?
yeah, like Kona in Hawaii on the Big Island. Kona.
Okay, Kona. And read the other one more time.
Okay, you got Kona, Lexus, Sonata, and Accent. Not Accord. I think you said Honda. It's Accent. I don't even know what Accent is. It's something.
I'm gonna go with Alpha Kona.
Okay, there's a double. You said you're going with Kona?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so Steve is going with Kona as the car that does not belong. Anybody want to challenge?
K9 RLG.
RLG, a 9-station. Hello there.
Hi, this is Brian in Nebraska. I'm going to go with Lexus.
Okay, he says Lexus. Anybody else? Go ahead, station. Sonata. And who said that? And who said Sonata? Over. Papa X-ray Echo. Oh, that's my friend down in Alabama, right? Okay, yeah, gotcha. Okay, and you said which one? Sonata, he says. The answer is Lexus. Did anybody say Lexus?
RLG.
RLG, where the heck are you at, sir?
I am in Alma, Nebraska.
And it's a 9 RLG. What's the first letter?
K9 RLG.
Romeo Lima Golf?
Yes.
And what's your name?
Brian. Bravo, Romeo, Yankee, Alpha, November.
All right, Brian. Sounding good. You're cutting through the clutter here into the Dallas area. Are you hearing me okay?
Yes, you're coming in at 40 over here.
Oh, my goodness. All right, Brian. Well, I don't recognize your call, so I don't think you've been on trivia a lot, and we love it when we get new players. So welcome, K9RLG, AE5GGY. Here's another which one does not belong question. So listen carefully. Which one of these trees does not belong with the others? Which one of these trees does not belong? A, blue nest spruce. B, Douglas fir. C, sugar maple. D, ponderosa pine. Which one does not belong? What do you say, Brian?
I'm going to go with the maple.
Say which one, I'm sorry?
The maple choice.
Sugar maple, he says, yeah, the other ones are evergreens, right?
Yes.
Actually, it's a deciduous tree, so loses its foliage. So there you go. That's number 2. Number 3. You're doing great, Brian. What tourist attraction does not belong? Six Flags, Busch Gardens, Disneyland, or Butchart Gardens. BUT, Bravo Uniform Tango, Charlie Hotel Alpha Romeo Tango, Butchart Gardens. So you've got Six Flags, Busch Gardens, Disneyland, Butchart Gardens, or Butchart. I think it's Butchart Gardens probably. Which one doesn't belong, Brian?
I'm going to go with Delta on that one.
Butchart Gardens is probably in Germany. Let me see.
It's in British Columbia.
It's in Canada. Yeah, thank you, WI6Y. Is that how you say it, Butchart, or is it Butchart?
It's a Butchart.
Butchart, okay.
Went there when I was about 15 years old. Cool.
All right. There we go. Brian, you got 3 points. You're rocking tonight.
All right.
Will this be your first win if you get 2 more points? Is this the first time you've gotten to the winner's circle?
I think it'll be my second win. The first night I got on, I won one.
Oh, okay. Well, you're batting. You're batting 1,000 then. This is your second time. Let's keep going. Which one of these flowers does not belong? Which one of these flowers does not belong? Your choices are daisy, lily, daffodil, tulip. Daisy, lily, daffodil, tulip. Which one does not belong?
The daffodil.
He says daffodil. Why is that? I'm just curious.
It just doesn't strike me as a tulip, and the rest of them do.
Okay, that's not the answer I get. Anybody want to challenge?
Oh, yeah.
Kilo Bravo.
I can't get in.
N1KB Daisy.
Daisy is correct. Daisies are wildflowers, grows from seeds. Apparently the other ones are not. Yeah, they all grow in bulbs. Daffodil, lily, tulip all grow in bulbs. So, Brian, nice try. And who was the station that just stole it away? What's that call sign?
November 1 Kilo Bravo, Doug in Magnolia, Texas.
All right, no N1KB, Doug, Magnolia, Texas, sounding good. And you got a point. Here we go. We're changing categories, so you might be lucky to get a daily double. Oh, but I can't. I got to give you choices on this. So this is an interesting question. Which one of these was first advertised on television? In fact, let me re-ask the question. I think I see what they're saying now. Which one of these was the first children's toy advertised on television? One of these was the first children's toy advertised on television. Choices are G.I. Joe, Barbie, Simon, or Mr. Potato Head. Which one was the first children's toy advertised on TV? What do you say, Doug?
Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head. I think that is challengeable. Anybody want to try?
Golf, Victor.
Golf, Victor.
I'm thinking it's Alpha, the soldier.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, thank you.
Anybody else? ODI.
Simon.
I think Simon's the outlier there. First of all, because I don't know it, and I'm guessing it was something in the 50s that maybe I missed. Let's see which one it is. And, it's Mr. Potato Head. Doug, that's what you said, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Some assembly required, so you must supply your potato. Okay, Doug, you got 2 points. You're doing great, and let's keep going and see what we can get into. Okay, here's a gaming question. Super Famicom. Super Famicom, like family, Famicom, was a gaming console by what company? Daily double if you get this without choices. Pretty obscure. I'm not a big-time gamer, but I've never heard of Super Famicom. What company did it? What company produced it? I do have choices if you want to try for 1 point.
I'm gonna just have to guess and say Sega.
Sega is a choice, and Sega. Oh no, is not correct. Anybody else for a daily double? I6Y.
Super Famicom was the original name for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Nintendo gets it. Y6Y. Doug, thanks for playing. We're going back to Steve. It's been a knife fight tonight on trivia. Let me tell you. Let's see what happens on the next one. Daily double for you, Steve. If you can tell me, what city was the 90s situation comedy Friends set up in? Where was it set? What city? Steve, I do have choices if you want to try for one.
That was Manhattan, New York City, New York.
New York City is correct. You got 3 points. Let's see if you can get the next one on a daily double. And this is a daily double question, if you can get the answer without choices. What 90s band had a hit with I Want It That Way?
Choices, please.
Choices. Backstreet Boys, B2K, 5, or NSYNC?
Okay, choices one more time. I heard Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. What was the other one?
Backstreet Boys, 5, just the letter, the number 5, F-I-V-E. And choice C is B2K. It's Bravo 2 and then Kilo. And then choice D is NSYNC.
I believe it's either Backstreet Boys or NSYNC, but I'm going to go with Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys is correct for number 4. You're 1 point away. Let's see if you can get it on this next question. What iconic toy was first used to clean fireplace soot off of walls? Iconic toy first used to clean fireplace soot off the walls. I do have choices if you want, because you only need 1 point.
I would like the choices, please.
Yeah, this could be Wow, they're making it tough. Let me give you the choices. Choice A, the Slinky. Choice B, Lego. Choice C, Play-Doh. Choice D, the Super Soaker.
Man, I know the Super Soaker was like used to like empty toilets. The Slinky sounds good. Play-Doh, no, not buying that. What was the first one?
You got Slinky, Lego, Play-Doh, Super Soaker. Now, let me repeat the question. Clean fireplace soot off of walls. So they're not saying a chimney. They're saying like a wall adjacent to a fireplace. You know how it'll sometimes stain the wall, near the fireplace. So they're not saying the flue or the chimney. They're saying just walls.
All right. Well, okay, Play-Doh. I can see you could use Play-Doh for that. Like, just put it on the wall and then pull it up. I guess Play-Doh, maybe?
That's where I put my money. Let's see if you get it. If you're correct, you're going to be a winner. Is there anybody who wants to challenge that answer before we check? Okay, there is somebody. Go ahead. What's your challenge? I'm not copying that station. Let's see if you got it, Steve. The answer is, hold on. It is Play-Doh! Steve, with a do or die. He nailed it, guys. Give Steve a high five.
Good job, Steve. Come on, guys. Oh, yeah. KA601. Good job, Steve.
Way to go, Steve. KB0YZ.
Okay.
Way to go, Steve.
Way to go, Steve. Hey, Iowa Hawk. Iowa Hawk, what time is it? He always misses his cue. Iowa Hawk, what time is it?
Howdy doody time.
Yeah, he's such a load. He's always talking when I don't need him, then when I need him, he's not there. It's time for Family Feud. And ODI, you're first up to bat. Hello, Mike. How you doing?
Doing good. This ought to be interesting.
Yeah, Family Feud. This is just like the Richard Dawson Family Feud. This is a bunch of survey questions given to 1,000 people. Your job is to predict what the number one answer, in other words, the most frequent answer to the survey question was. Mike in Nevada. Mike texted me earlier tonight asking for the dates of Jamboree. That means you might be coming out with your camper. Is that true?
Well, think about doing Dayton and then swinging down that direction, but you guys need to fix the website. It's still got last year's info on it.
It has been updated. No more complaining because your note today got me motivated. It is updated for 24, baby, so hold off on the shade, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, here's your Family Feud question. And again, give me the most common or the most popular answer to this question. Name a sign that you're at a really cheap birthday party. Name a sign that you're at a really cheap birthday party. What would be the number one thing you would see that would say, this is really cheap? What do you say, Mike?
I don't get clues.
You know what?
No clues?
No. This is like on Family Feud. You got to come up with the answer yourself.
Oh. Give me that question one more time.
Okay, name a sign that you are at a really cheap birthday party. So you're at a birthday party, and what would stand out as a reason that this is a cheap operation?
No birthday cake.
All right, no cake. That's a pretty good answer. I think that might be it. Anybody else?
RLG.
G station. Go ahead.
K9 RLG, no presents.
No presents. Okay. Both good. Anybody else? All right, no other players. Let's see which one it is. It's got to be one of those. And yes, it is no cake. So K6ODI. Did I get that right, Mike?
Yep.
All right, you're on the scorecard. Okay. Name something that young children memorize. Name something that young children memorize. What do you say, Mike?
Does it give an age group?
It just says children. Name something that young children memorize, Mike?
A dumb answer, but I would say their cell phone number.
Cell phone, okay. Anybody else?
RLG.
Who's new? Who has not been on? G something? Who's that? All right, who knows that it hasn't been on?
I changed my answer.
A TUE, I think it's Brian.
Alphabet?
Alphabet is C. Okay, that's a good one. Anybody else?
I changed my answer.
No, sorry, pal. That's it. Anybody else with hasn't been on? GOG, what do you say?
Bible verses.
Bible verse. Good one. Let's see what the number one answer is. Name something young children memorize. You know, Mike, you were pretty close to phone number. That was number 3, but number 1 is alphabet. So that is K5TUE. Thank you, Mike, and hello, Brian.
Hello, Pete.
Okay. See what I can find for you. Something special. Okay, here. This is a good one. What might a rock star do at a concert that would prevent them from getting hired again for a concert? This is wide open for interpretation. What might a rock star do at a concert that would prevent him or her, but probably him, because guys are the ones that do all this stuff, that might prevent him from getting hired again? So we're talking about bad behavior. What might it be, Brian?
Wow, that's wide open. I don't know. Jump into the audience.
All right, mosh pit. That's not so bad, though. Want to give another answer?
YUV.
RLG.
All right, RLG.
Not perform.
Sorry?
Not performing.
Okay, so no show. All right, and let's see who else is out there. Did I hear Andy?
Golf Victor.
Golf Victor?
Tear their clothes off.
All right, so clothes off. All right, and then Mike, did you want to give? What was your answer again, Mike? Or who had it? Brian, you had it. What was your answer?
Yeah, jumping in, mosh or whatever.
Mosh pit. Okay, so number 1 answer is trash the place. Number 2 is drink too much. Number 3 is take clothes off. Somebody had that. Who was that?
Golf Victor.
AA5 Golf Victor with a steal. All right, good job. And oh my God, it's time for the Grand Slam, so we gotta get going here. KE5 GGY. This is the second night this has happened to you there, Mr. Richard. You're getting taken over to the Grand Slam with a point, and you get to pick the category. What is it going to be? This is KE5 GGY.
Oh, go with the standard. We'll do the grab bag.
The grab bag. Here comes Richard, winner of many Grand Slams. AA5 Golf Victor for number 2. Let me see what I can come up with. Got to find one that's not quite crazy, but still a little tough. Okay, how many of the same item can you get in the term a baker's dozen? How many items would be a baker's dozen?
That would be 13. 1, 3.
Yeah, the extra one from the bakery. That's correct for number 2. Number 3. The tiles used in what game have dots that are called pips? Let me repeat it. The tiles used in what game have dots that are called pips? P-I-P-S. Rick, what do you say?
I would say that would be dominoes.
Dominoes, he says. That is correct. Number 3. Now, number 4. The ball on top of a flagpole is called what? This is for Rick for a Grand Slam. Guys, don't look it up. I know when you're cheating. What do you say, Rick?
I believe that's called a truck.
He says a truck. Truck. truck is correct. We got a grand slam, Rick. A5 Golf Victor, our first grand slam of the night. Give it to him, guys.
Way to go, Rick. Good job.
Good job, Rick. Thank you, everybody.
Nicely done, nicely done. Hey, any rain checks out there? We have rain checks all the time. Anybody with a rain check they'd like to cash in? Okay, well, come on back in if you want to cash one in. They don't expire. We're going to entertainment next, ladies and gentlemen. And here's a good one. We'll do closest to on this. How many pounds of food does Hollywood superstar Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson consume daily? Never thought of this question. You probably haven't either, but I'm going to take several estimates here. How much food in pounds does Hollywood superstar Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson consume daily? Let's get some estimates. Anybody?
BHG.
BHG?
GZJ.
Go ahead, station, whoever you are.
YUB, I'd say 3 pounds.
All right, YUB, that wasn't who I was calling, but I'll take that. 3 pounds. Who else is out there? REJ. Go ahead, Alan. You say 15, is that correct? 15, correct? Okay, got it. 15. And we'll do a couple more. Anybody else? How much does Rock consume in pounds of food every day?
RLG.
All right. One more time on that call sign. Slow it down.
RLG.
RLG, go ahead.
Say about 9 pounds.
9 pounds. One more, Barbarian. UKA.
235.
235 pounds?
Yes, sir.
He would be dead, I think, at that. But let's see who's going to be closest. The answer is 10 pounds of food daily. That's a lot of food. And so RLG, you are back up to bat. Brian, you were close. Maybe you'll get it again. What do you think?
I sure hope so.
All right, good move on The Rock. Okay, boy, that's a good question for further down the list. I got a great number 4 question. Here's a number 2 question, though. They're a little easier. What actress played Forrest Gump's mother? Again, this is for K9RLG Brian. Brian, who played Forrest Gump's mom in the movie?
Miss Sally Field.
Sally Field is correct. Nicely done. Okay, that one's too tough. All right. Okay. I got a couple of good movie questions for you. Let's see if we can do this one. Oh, yeah, let's try this one. What Canadian actor starred in Airplane as Dr. Shirley Rumack? And don't call me Shirley. What Canadian actor starred in Airplane as Dr. Shirley Rumack? He was the big star. What do you say, Brian?
Mr. Leslie Nielsen.
Mr. Leslie, don't call me Shirley Nielsen. Okay, you're doing pretty good on movies, so I'm going to let for your grand slam. This is a tough movie question, but it is possible to get. And here we go. This is a 1987 movie that featured the house from the Partridge Family being firebombed. So it was, let me be clear, this is another movie altogether, but you know, they use all the same houses in Hollywood. This is an 87 movie where the house that was used for the Partridge Family is firebombed. Do you know, Brian, for a grand slam, what movie that was?
Oh, shoot, even a tough guess. I honestly don't know.
No cheating. No cheating, guys. You'll feel guilty if you do. Anybody with the answer fair and square?
ABJ?
ABJ.
I'm going to try the Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers. Not a bad guess. Not it. Anybody else, again, without cheating? All right. Thank you for being honest, everybody. The answer is Lethal Weapon. And I didn't know that until I read it tonight. Lethal Weapon, they used Partridge Family. It was where Danny Glover's character lived. I think that's what it was. Danny Glover lived there. And and that's where it was a booby-trapped bathroom or commode. Now it's coming back to me.
Yeah, I remember that.
Here you go. Brian, you still with me? Do you want to try this again?
I'm still here.
All right. How old are you, Brian?
I'll be 44 on Thursday.
Is that 4-4?
Yes, sir.
All right. Were you a Beatles fan at all?
A little bit.
All right. Well, here's a Beatles question. It's about Abbey Road. I know we're not asking about the Volkswagen. I know we're not asking if, who's barefoot. It was Paul. But on the Abbey Road album cover, which member of the Beatles is on the far left? You have a 25% chance of this, just guessing, but on the Abbey Road album cover, what member of the Beatles is on the far left? Again, guys, let's play this fair and square and give Brian the first shot for a Grand Slam. Far left, Brian, who is it on Abbey Road?
Would that be John Lennon?
John Lennon. Oh! No. Oh, no. Anybody new for this week? I heard YUV. Anybody that hasn't been on this week? YUV, go ahead.
How about George?
George Harrison is correct. Oh, man, Brian, you were close twice tonight.
Just my luck.
Now, you're going to get it. Just keep coming back in here. You're going to get it. I've got a great copy on you, so I will hear you in the future.
I will do.
Second question. The trick question. The trick question. It's about Gunsmoke, Cliff. Were you a Gunsmoke fan?
I've seen it before.
All right. Here's your choice. Here's your question for number 2. Home run number 2. How long was Gunsmoke between the years 1955 and 1961? How long, in minutes, was the TV show Gunsmoke between 55 and 61? What do you say, Cliff?
I believe it was 60 minutes.
You say 60? 60. Not the answer. Anybody to challenge who hasn't been on?
KC0 UK.
UKA.
30 minutes.
It was 30, actually 26 to be accurate, but 30 minutes. UKA. What's that full call sign?
Kilo 70, Uniform Kilo Alpha.
And the name is?
Mike.
Mike?
Yes.
Hey, Mike, how you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. Enjoying the trivia tonight.
Yeah, kind of fun. We're just all over the place, entertainment. Here's another Gunsmoke question for you. And we're going to go closest to wins it. Closest to wins it. On what year did the radio show Gunsmoke debut as a TV show? That's weird. If it's a radio show, it's no longer a TV. It's a TV, it's no longer a radio show. But what year? I think they're asking, what year did Gunsmoke debut on television?
201.
And we're going to go with Mike first. What do you say, Mike?
I honestly have no idea, but I'm going to say 56.
You say what year, I'm sorry?
I say I'll go ahead and say 56. I don't think it's right.
56. Let's see what Remmel says. What do you say, Remmel?
Well, I like my chances, but I'm going to say 48.
48. Any more? One more Barbarian.
RLG.
RLG.
55.
Is that 6'5"?
55.
5'5". Okay, let's see who gets it. Closest to wins it. Gunsmoke became a TV show in 1955. RLG, you're back up to bat. You didn't use the computer, did you, Brian?
Negative there, Pete.
What's that, Monty?
You just gave us the answer in the previous question. You said it was from 55 through 1968.
Yeah, I know. So there you go. Good job noticing that.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're paying attention there, Brian. Number 2. Who played the role of Quint Asper on Gunsmoke, Brian?
Would that be Burt Reynolds?
Burt Reynolds is correct. All right, I'm out of Gunsmoke questions. So here we go with another entertainment question. You're halfway to a Grand Slam.
Let's get it.
1981, a band of low testosterone males from the UK had a number 1 song with Don't You Want Me. What was the name of the band? Don't You Want Me, Baby. Actually, there's a female in the band, too.
I don't know.
Brian?
I'm not sure. I'm drawing a blank on that one.
All right, Barbarians, no cheating. Who knows who did Don't You Want Me, Baby? Foul ball, it's Human League. Human League. You're still in the driver's seat, Brian, so that was a lucky miss there. Let's keep going. What decade did Marty McFly go back to in Back to the Future for number 3? Brian, what decade did Marty McFly go back to? And this is referring to Back to the Future 1, the first movie.
That would be the 50s, 1955, November.
The 50s is correct. And you're 1 question away from a Grand Slam. How's it feel? Kind of the pressure's on again, isn't it?
It is. It's exciting. It's been up and down all night for me.
Brian, here's your final question, going back to the 80s. In the movie, in the video, I should say, Thriller by Michael Jackson, and also in the song, a famous actor provided a voice for the song. Who was that famous actor on Thriller? This is Brian. This is for a Grand Slam.
Would that be Vincent Price?
Say that one more time.
Vincent Price.
Vincent Price is his answer. Vincent Price is correct. We have a Grand Slam. It's Brian. Grand Slam all the way. K9RLG, give him a high five, guys.
Brian, congratulations. KC5, ABJ.
Way to go, Brian.
Way to go, Brian.
Hey, Brian, with your win over the Grand Slam, there have been so many winners headed down to the resort town of Colgate, Oklahoma. You're going to get the trip, but unfortunately, the only room left at Jerry's place is the bridal suite. And I guess you know he is looking for a bride. Get that bulletproof vest and go on down and enjoy your stay in the wonderful resort town of Colgate, Oklahoma. Congratulations.
Hey, Brian, that's a pretty good prize package. Are you good at shooting stuff? Because Jerry's got plenty of rats and vermin running around his house. He needs somebody to shoot them.
Is there a limit of firearms I can bring with me?
That's right. Bring some napalm or something like that, because he's got quite a few rats. Jerry, how many rats do you have?
Oh, well, you don't know that, Pete. They come in from the woods and the weeds around here, these screwed up lots. You know, we could have a few thousand or so.
Oh, wow. Jerry, all right, so bring plenty of ammo, Brian. Thanks for playing. I want to thank
a bunch of fireworks with me.
Congratulate our champions tonight. K9RLG with a Grand Slam. Way to go, Brian. AA5 Golf Victor with another Grand Slam to etch on his belt. And WY6Y with a do or die. What a good night. And you guys are always the stars here on Trivia. Thanks again to K0SSD for doing the live stream on YouTube. Check it out. Radio Brotherhood, K0SSD every night. Anybody that can't have a radio tuned in, they can tune in on YouTube, youtube.com. All right, we got the NetLogger open. If you're on NetLogger for the lightning round, you're good to go. If you're not on there, give me your call sign now. We'll get you on the list.
Wait.
don't know if I'm on there. K5TUE.
All right, YUB, TUE. Who else?
DOY.
DOY. Anybody else?
She's right behind me.
AUU. I got AUU. Who is the other one, please?
KN4CPG and KN4CPH.
CPG and CPH. I think I got both you guys. Anybody else?
JON.
Is that JON?
Yes, sir, JON.
You got you, John. Who else is out there for the lightning round? Anybody else for the lightning round? Anybody anywhere? Come on down. I think the noise has a lot of people maybe turning the radios off tonight, but let's get started, and we'll get everybody on, and we should get into the freewheelers on time tonight. IUV Cliff, you're up to bat.
By the way, you're a solid 20 over tonight in Independence, Missouri. 35 degrees. It's finally starting to thaw out around here. That snow is melting. I've actually can now see some patches of concrete on my driveway. Not having to go slip and slide up that eastland here. Anyway, had a good weekend, and anyway, enjoy the net, and having fun with playing trivia. Back to you, sir. Nice job.
Okay, thank you, Cliff. And yeah, I was just before trivia looking out the front door, and I couldn't see maybe 3 feet. It's like a London fog here tonight on top of Stone Mountain. There you go. Hey, let's keep going. K5TUE, Tulia, Texas. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Pete. K5TUE here. Almost forgot my call sign. We're going to be doing Winter Field Day this weekend, so if you hear a weak signal on this frequency Friday night or Saturday night, it's me. Back to you, K5TUE.
All right. Well, what band are you going to be working?
Everything.
All right. Well, yeah, Field Day this weekend. That's going to be cool. And good luck to you on that, Brian. You're 20 over tonight in Dallas. Let's keep going. Rebel, K6, DOY, what's shaking?
Thank you for trivia. You sure make it fun for all of us. And I want to let everybody know the Green Country Ham Fest is going to be coming up April 12th and 13th. First place prize this year will be an FTDX10 second prize, an FT991, and third prize will be an FT891. And thanks for trivia again, Pete. Back to you, sir. K86BO1.
All righty, Remmel. Yeah, thank you for everything you do. You're 20 over tonight as usual. As we continue, AUU, what's going on?
Hey, good evening, everybody.
All right, thanks for the check-in. AUU, what's the name again? Help me. Oh, yeah, you're down in Houston, right? All right, good deal. Thanks, KJ. Good to hear you tonight. Let's keep going. We got two for the price of one, CPG and CPH, I think. Come on in.
Good evening. Hoping I'm on the right network here because the call signs don't line it up. So this is Kilo November 4 Charlotte Tango Golf. Coming to you from the sunny metropolis of Luminary, Tennessee, up where it's been frozen for a week. Up on the round place.
All right, Andrew. Yeah, gotcha. You're sounding good. Actually, you're really strong into the Dahlonega, Georgia SDR. What is your better half's name?
Melissa. And her call sign is official with mine. So she's got Kilo November 4 Charlotte Tango Golf. Hers is just a hotel TM.
Okay, well, Melissa, good to have you along. I did hear you there, and thanks for checking in. Have you guys checked in before, or is this your first time?
Well, this is the first time. I think I'm on the right net longer. I'm not sure. That's going to be a 39-15 net longer.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you can hang around till about 10:15, we'd love to give you an official welcome to the net. Can you do that?
Oh, we sure can, I believe. What do you say, Melissa? She said, yeah, we're here.
Okay, KN4CTG +1. So that is Andrew and Melissa. And if Jimmy's listening, he'll write that down. If not, I'll remind him. So stick around. We'll give you a welcome in the great state of Tennessee. Good job. Let's keep going. We got to get some more in here and then have it over to the freewheelers on time. K4JON, Georgia. Hello, John.
Good evening, Pete.
big signal in North Georgia tonight. And our radio club had our meeting at Golden Corral tonight, and I think I ate 10 pounds. So I'm in there with the rock. KA4JON.
Golden Corral, yes. Many, I think, radio clubs keep that place in business, I think. So, good deal, John. You're 10 over and a big signal. Pretty good into Dallas. Going to the net logger, ladies and gentlemen. And an announcement, we are dedicating the nets this week to W5IT Silent Key, Don Fauntleroy, a good friend who many of us on 3916, 3855, 80-meter friend for sure. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, we lost Don last week, so 7-3 W5IT. AA5 Golf Victor and AI5DL, that's Richard and Grand Slam Pam, the Countess.
Good evening to you, Pete, and everybody else on the net. Well, another day. Wet, rained most of the day, but top end was mild, so it was no wind, really no noticeable. But of course, the ground was muddy. Anyway, that's about the extent of what I did today. So with that, I'm going to say 73 to everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow night, hopefully. This is, by the way, Pete, here between 40 and 50 tonight. Extremely strong signal. So with that, I'm going to say 73 to everybody, and this is Alpha 5 Golf Victor. I'm going to be passing the hat.
Oh, I don't have too much to add. Just want to tell everybody 73s have a good night and don't do anything I wouldn't do. So I don't know. I guess that leaves the field wide open because you guys don't know what I wouldn't do. Anyway, back to you, Pete. AI5DL.
I'm confused. Hey, no, that's good, Pam. And your guys are 40 over, sounding good. And thanks for all you do. Thanks for getting that net logger open every night, Richard. Appreciate you. Nola, Jack, New Orleans, KF5 UTM. What's shaking?
All right, Pete. Not too much going on today. Kind of laid back and quiet. A little rain on and off all day. We had a water main break just outside, right in front of the water plant. So right now we have just a slight trickle making it to the second floor. If you go to the first floor, you get a little bit more water. But yeah, the pressure's dropping all the time. Anyway, that's about it. KF5 UTM.
KF5 UTM. Thanks for the update, Jack. Always something going on in there. But good to hear you, and you're about 20 over tonight. K-Buzz, the late night voice of 3916. What's going on, Buzz?
Oh, just hanging out. Like you said, it's damn foggy outside. You can't hardly see 50 foot in front of you. But everybody's sounding good, and band seems to be in good shape, so we'll be riding along. Over.
All right, 20 over Buzz and Ed and Gary, a bunch of those late night guys are in here every night after the freewheelers. They have a lot of fun, and join them. 1, 2, 3 a.m. There's folks in here, so go. Don't be shy. Come on back, especially if you're an insomniac. A lot of us, like I'm working till about 1 or 2. I'll listen, occasionally check in, but I'm mainly listening. But it's a good time right here on 3916. South Dakota, here's the guy that does the YouTube stream every night. The Radio Brotherhood is the channel for trivia on the YouTube. Live stream every night. K0SSD Tim.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Seems like the stream went really well tonight. Audio was really good, and congratulations to all the participants, and especially the winners. This is K0SSD out here in Hecla, South Dakota. It's my pleasure to bring this to you every night. And I'll see you tonight, Buzz, on the Afterglow, K0SSD.
That's awesome. And Tim's in there for the Afterglow, too, so he's another late night guy here on 3916. I think it's awesome. Okay, and you're 20 over, Tim. Sounding good. WW5LW, John and Vonda on the farm.
Thank you. Sounding good tonight. Back to you, WW5LW.
All right, 40 over. Quit doing that to me. You're sounding good. And the Lear's YouTube channel is up if you want to see them wild varmints. How many you got? Baby goats?
Got about 3 right now.
Oh, that's awesome. Lear's Farmish, guys. Lear's Farmish. 2 words, Lear's Farmish on YouTube. You check that out. A lot of fun. Thank you, John. Thank you, Vonda. KC5ABJ Ed. WY6Y. Here's the guy that's going to take over in just about 2 minutes. AB0UA, Kurt.
Hey, Pete. Just thought I'd stop in here. I've been
prodded, poked, and squeezed today at the doctor's office, so I'm in good health. But I did get the KN4 station wrote down, so I'll get him. Back to you, AB0UA.
All right, good deal, Kurt. Good to hear you. AB0UA, KE5GGY, KG5GOG, Monty.
Hey, Pete, great net tonight, and the London fog has made it to Grove all day long. 300-foot ceiling less than a quarter-mile visibility. The runway is closed. Holding at 41 degrees, so no ice, Pete. KG5GOG.
Very good, Monty. You're 25 over. Yeah, not a good night to be in a plane. That's why they close them down. KD2, EMQ, okie dokie, and zippity doodah. Tom, how you doing?
Okie dokie. Well, we're doing good, Pete. Warming up nicely. We had a good day, paid some bills, hung out. What the heck. Anyway, thanks a lot for picking me up. 73s to everybody down that way. And with that, KD2EMQ, we'll pass it right back to you there, Pete.
Got a nice 10 over on you. Big D tonight. Thank you, Tom, for being there every night. And okie dokie. Back at you. Alabama, Mr. Netlogger, James, KD4BHG. How you doing, James?
I'm doing fine here, Pete. Enjoying the day down here in Alabama. It rained just a little bit, but looks like we're going to get some more rain coming in a little later on through the week there. So, nothing much else, man. Everybody come on in to the Prelude Net coming up and have some fun with us. And with that, we'll turn it back over to you, Pete. KE5GGY, KD4BHG, over over.
KD4BHG, 5'9", plus about 5 Dallas, and really strong into Georgia, as usual. A couple more. We got Philip in Idaho, WB7ASB. Hey, Philip, how you doing? Okay, I like copy, Philip, but I do have you. And stick around because we got the freewheelers coming up. Thanks for checking in all the way from Mountain Home, Idaho. One more, we go to Doug, KDA-WUX in the great state of Ohio. Thank you, Doug. You're it's about a 2-2 Dallas, but 5'9" into Dahlonega, so I got an ear full of you in my let's see, right here. I got too many ears. Too many signals coming into too few ears. Hey, thanks everybody for coming in tonight. We get started at 7 p.m. Central. The Rag Shoe Crew, 8:30 Tailgaters, 9 o'clock Trivia, and you're at 10:01 getting ready for the Freewheelers Net. We are on the intranet. To learn more about the nets and to become an official member, just go to 3916nets.com, 3916nets.com. Click on the contact tab and become an official member of the net. We'll get your name in the birthday shout out, which is every night at about 10 p.m. and we'll send you a membership certificate suitable for framing. And again, all that at 3916nets. 3916nets.com. In addition, we have the Facebook group. And so if you're a Facebook person, just search for 3916, enter the frequency on the search line for Facebook. And once you find us, hit join. We'll get you into that group as well. Shutting down Netlogger for the night. If you were in for the early nets, if you're sticking around, open it back up. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Look for the freewheelers. There it is, net number 5. Your net logger tonight, KD4BHG, James in Alabama. James, thanks for all you do. You're just such a steady force and taking care of that every night. We appreciate you. Your net control station tonight from the great state of Missouri, the king of karaoke. You'll see him performing Inagata Vida on the stage at Jamboree on June 1st. Also, the best hits of the Partridge Family. He's really good at those songs as well. AB0UA. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Kurt.
Yeah, I want to